Welcome, my fellow warriors, friends, and spectators, to a much more joyful week, my first week back to the Colosseum. Welcome to another episode of Awakening Hercules.
First leg day back, real quick, real simple. I just wanted to make it maybe a 45-minute workout, especially because I'm coming straight back from 7, 8, 9 days off with Christmas and everything. So I didn't want to go ham and hit leg press super hard. I want to make sure that my legs are still elastic. I kind of want to work back into it. Especially on first workouts, I always try to do like 70% back, and then the next time like 85, 90, and then the next time go full out. So today we just very simply did some barbell lunges, me and Kurt. Then we did some dumbbell sumo squats, did some leg extensions, leg curls. Then we finished off with some calf raises. Like I'm saying, just hit the muscles to get them used to the patterns of movement, as well as get the muscles and ligaments and joints elastic again and used to moving and whatnot without actually like causing any injury or jumping into it too fast. But to be fair, honestly, I feel a lot better. Like my legs are feeling actually bigger from the rest week because I feel like I've been able to refuel and like repair myself, as well as refill my glycogen in my legs. I was actually looking at my legs in the bathroom before I went to the gym, and I was like, damn, they're actually looking like I've been hitting heavier weights even though I've taken a week off. So I'm really happy with that.
Hercules is pleased.
I'm going to continue updating you guys on my rehab, my recovery process for my scoliosis as well as my shoulder. I'm also going to give you guys more in-depth videos in the future on my scoliosis. But as far as what I've been doing this week, I've been making sure to do my fascia rolling on the actual roller, as well as pinpoint fascia release with the lacrosse ball and the spiky little crazy ball that I got. I've been actually able to stick to 3 little yoga sessions in the mornings for about 10 to 15 minutes per session, which is phenomenal for me because yoga was something that I thought I would literally never try even once, but that has actually helped me a lot. I mean, my shoulder, it doesn't really help with my shoulder because that's just kind of its own thing, but with my back, it seriously helps so much with the tightness in my lower back, the tightness in my upper back. It's really good, and I've been really trying to figure out new moves and whatnot, so if you guys have any suggestions, let me know who to learn yoga from. And then of course, I've been extremely meticulous with my warm-ups before my workouts and also my stretches after my workouts, making sure that I stretch all the time, like legit all the time, especially my back, making sure I'm always stretching, trying to loosen up my back. That way my spine isn't pulled left or right by the tight muscles. But I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job, and I'm gonna continue doing, hopefully, a pretty good job with my recovery.
So chest and triceps day, my friends.
Now I went into this workout actually pretty nervous because I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to actually push myself, actually get a real workout in, because as you may recall, I have a bit of an issue with my shoulder going on right now, and I believe it's actually an issue with my labrum, which is bad news to be honest. And your labrum is basically, it's like a spongy fibrocartilage that sits between your shoulder joint, your glenohumeral joint, and your actual humerus bone. But you can wear it down and it can become a big problem. Now I think I may have some issue with that, and I wanna be kind of careful and not cause too much more trouble with it. So I'm making sure I'm doing plenty of warm-ups. I'm going very much so lighter than I usually would. And I'm also making sure I'm not doing exercises that are overhead. Everything is either flat or decline. Usually I'm aiming for a decline, and I'm trying to just force my chest to contract throughout the exercise. So you'll see right now, I'm doing a lot of lower range of motion, much lighter and much more decline versions of flies. I did that for about 8 sets, and I did different angles. I didn't record all the angles, but I just did a bunch of different angles, and really I'm only doing about 50 to 60% range of motion. Remember, this is also my first day back on chest as well, so I just wanted to take it kind of light and also make sure I'm not taxing my labrum at all. In addition to that, I also chose an extremely light isolateral decline bench, to which I sat higher than I usually would, so I was even more declined. And then after I did that, I did some decline push-ups, and finally I finished out with one of my favorite exercises now that I tried it, John Venus's, I don't even know what to call this. It's like you hold a plate and you're basically just doing the motion of moving your shoulder back and forth to contract your chest, which is actually a really good workout. Even if you're not worried about your shoulders or anything like that, even if you're not working through an injury, it's a solid exercise. You just got to get used to it. Then after I finished my chest movements, I went onto the cable machine and did my triceps. Now with triceps, I'm trying not to do any skull crushers, any overhead tri extensions, again, because of my shoulder. I have to be very careful. Even if I let the weight pull my shoulder up as I'm doing this tricep extension, it starts to hurt. So I have to make sure that I'm keeping my elbows tucked in and I'm keeping my shoulders low and locked in. Honestly, all of this is a learning experience for me, but I'm just looking to not let my shoulder hurt at all, and I'm making sure that it's not being inflamed. I'm taking ibuprofen before the workout, and I'm also making sure I'm not continuing any exercises if they hurt even a little bit, because if they do, then I'm just gonna continue doing more damage. But for now, I'm figuring out routines that will work for me to continue making chest progress, continue making, progress in every sector without furthering this injury.
So since my sister has been down for Christmas, we've either been eating out or she's been cooking me vegan food.
Yeah, but seriously, my sister really likes cooking and she knows that I'm vegan, so she's making me all sorts of interesting things. Like, so I've been eating some vegan cheesecake, which surprisingly is actually pretty damn good. And also, she's been making me like vegan potato salad, a bunch of other stuff. I've been eating that, and then when I'm not eating the food that she's making me, we're going out to eat. We just finished having some pho, which is of course my favorite, so I had to take her out, had to treat her to pho, because like, you're not gonna come down to San Diego and not get pho with me. It's a crazy thought. And then since I've been working out again, I've gone from 3,300 calories back to my full calories. Like almost the day after, I was just like, I had this fiery pit of hunger. And now I've been eating about 4,100, 4,200, something like that. And it'll continue going up as I get farther away from the rest week that I took.
I'm feeling strong and hungry, my friends. It is time to grow. So in conclusion, my friends, that rest week was much needed, and it has proven its worth in this first week back.
I've done my traditional first workout back being at 70% intensity or so, the second workout being about 90% intensity or so, and now the second week back from the rest week, which will be next week, which is what you guys will see, will be 100% back to normal. But I'm actually feeling even bigger, even after the multiple days off for the rest week, I'm feeling much bigger. And then I started lifting again, and I'm feeling so much better. My joints are feeling a lot better. My muscular pumps are feeling better. When I'm posing and whatnot, I just feel like my muscles look more full, a lot less flat, and I just feel good. Like my weight has been going up and my physique is looking good, and I'm really stoked to see what's gonna happen in the next couple of months before we start the competition prep.
Thank you all for showing me support as you always do. I will push myself to impress you in the next episode of Awakening Hercules.